From Oracle Park in San Francisco, Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, ready to go here. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Right side, hard hit. On to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Bull, the next up for the Marlins. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Paddock. This one should we keep an eye on here with him. Digging in, Harrison Bader.
He starts it with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that pitch.
Comes up empty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Paddock, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely to play. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in his zone a lot, but these days, with the cut swings most hitters are taking,
I can't beat the gate. Lineup.
Maybe that's one area he can improve in his game and try to combat that.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Elliot Lemos.
Ask your doctor about Cobenfy. It's twice daily
Out to short, Lopez.
Cobenfy is the first and only
Fires over to
treatment
first. And
and
it's
eliminates
0-2.
schizophrenia symptoms overall.
Back here in San Francisco. And now for the Marlins, Carlos Sanchez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Problems or untreated narrowing of glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrowing of glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects of other kidney problems may occur. Seek out right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, and other furs, hoarseness.
It is the 9th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Fouls it back.
Come on, Carlos.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Presented by Lincoln Boy. I'm Troy Geiger. To my left is Mike Rucco. Well, it's kind of been
The 0-2.
a little bit of a dodge and lead. But again, you know, he's
Slings to first. 2 down, he's at the 7th.
makes the cleanup.
2 down, bases empty.
Guys in the Knicks just got right on you.
Yordan Alvarez.
Time for a change when you got the all in the well, maybe they can rely on it. Dylan
On to the
Dodd.
second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Casey Schmidt.
Good numbers.
And foul.
Good numbers in the Angels. God.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Charlie. Numbers double. He's not putting the Giants on the run.
That's the ball.
Now he finds himself behind the It's a super slide of pitcher.
on a line. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
It's better against right-handers.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lifted in the air, right center field. It pulls in, and that's enough. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. They're in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the box now. Takes strike one. Nothing here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, left field. Alvarez settles underneath it. One away. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Drew Gilbert will hit next. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner under the third. He will score, the Giants take the lead. And it's by him. Indy score from first. And they lead by 2. He's safe with third. It's a 2-run triple.
Gets it on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Came screaming off of that, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts, so no doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no...
And that is that. But they pick up a pair here. Both coming up.
Let's open up the second with a base
All
hit.
set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Brandon Marsh.
And here he takes a strike.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Batting 8th, center fielder, S.T. Ruiz.
Hit it on the tree, Jimmy B. Chapman about that. The bottom of the fourth, another
Now
pop
he's
up.
absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's
Pop
gone
up
into
to the
the
fly walls.
bleachers.
Coming
A
up.
soaring shot to center. And we level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low-90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you can hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, wait for it, almost like BP all over again.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. James McCann now at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. Roberts gets under it. And there's one away. Roberts first time.
No artificial sweetener. And 75% less sugar. Gatorade lower sugar. Hydrates better than water.
The historics of your brotherly love.
Tied up Flurry, the early score.
MLB Network. Once again, the Marlins have faced. Please the Marlins have faced. I don't think we can start our show.
Big swing and miss.
Just to really isolate it down there. He wants to get the guy thinking the fastball, speed him up, just subtract some velocity out of him.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Star will be on MLB Network. Coverage begins July 10th on the home of baseball. The All-Stars. The phone over the picture.
Swings and hits one in the air towards right field. 2 down.
Baseball show is live. Gather with the Tonight, the chance to make a franchise-altering selection. That's what makes our draft so compelling. The MLB Draft, presented by the
First offering is
All-Stars, which begins 1 Eastern on NBC, and continues on MLB Network at 2:30. Well, that's how to get a beer with your purchase of a Giants ticket to US Center for baseball. It's starting at $19. Ticket and beer at Giants.com/beer.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really good stuff.
Here's Harris. ground ball to the corner, and then a ground ball right past.
He's there. He's got it. Put up one down.
Up next for the Giants.
And foul.
Raphael Devers.
More games to the Giants.
And that one fouled
The
off.
run.
The 0-1.
Three in Arizona for him.
Way out front for strike two.
Line to right.
Fouls that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Yeah, sure, the crowd thinks it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see it now.
It really is. I mean, it's fun.
The 0-2.
But they had some tops, but I don't know the second.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Whatever you're trying for, it's not what we're going to do.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Left fielder, Elliott.
Elliott Ramos digs in down. He's 0-4. And first offering is fouled off.
Guess it's driving the other day, but it's bigger club. Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one.
Got a 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Now that's a glove.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. The score remains 2-2. Back here in Oracle Park. And now for the Marlins, Alec Bohm. That one fouled off.
Anyway, at this point, I mean, that's the ride.
Here's a swing and a drive left field. And he knew it.
Cross body.
A solo shot. His second of the year. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. He takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done for his 3 out. So now the DH spot, Kyle Stowers. 0-1, grounded out in his first at bat.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping on his way home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's out at the ditch.
He just ran into a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the arcade section for a home run. And Aaron Jordan leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
they're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got a long ball working for them on auto. That was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. As well, and he makes the catch.
Take a look at the end of this
Back here in San Francisco. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Casey Schmidt.
Just ran out of room. Expensive work we did for hopefully both legs. It's gone.
Right side. Throw on to Santana. One pitch and 1 out.
How's the outfit?
fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The Fish up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. March takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fitzgerald stays as he takes a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. They lose their last challenge. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop the foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Interesting to see how the rookie catcher, this is the catchers.
Wow, nice play. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Ruiz. Out towards left center. Bader sizing it up.
Chop.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him chasing the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now Otto Lopez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Oh, great stop. Players to first, and they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Andy Susak. First pitch.
All these Giants, just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got the back going too soon at strike 2. Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball and really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect the away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The Marlins leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone. That tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Left it in the air right center field. Edwards has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important
Well,
ball
this year's
so
also provider for better coverage.
now here's Alec Bohm. He's already over here in this one.
Line 5, plus 5G, and it won't strike out.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins do a good job of putting the ball in their lane, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they really struck out the one time. That's good discipline right there at the top line. They're producing more than they hit per
That's first and now the third.
Way back there, it's got a chance.
Oh,
First and now
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Yeah. Very important.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Now here is Kyle Stowers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the hand, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Struck out his first time up.
Hard liner. And it's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything.
One.
New arm for the Giants, Spencer Bivens. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. Looks like extra bases. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And at the plate for Miami, Esteury Ruiz. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt that he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Runner waits for third. And that's just foul. Man at second. Now there's a ball down the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. As a run scores on the play. Into center. Bader racing after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. 0-3 in this one.
Not a good opinion. Yeah, me too.
Hit on the ground short. Solid. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Wow.
Bottom of 6. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Harrison Bader.
Backside.
He's been great so far. Helps with 80% of your first pitches or strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Down low. So he gets it to 3-2.
Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And down at the bottom of the order, it's done something.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And it's fouled away. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
All the way.
Got it, looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Giants are down on 2-3, and it's still 8-2.
Braves have very good runs. Just going to move in center field.
Back here at Oracle Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Schmidt to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next.
And here comes Alec Ball looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he lost his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. Scott looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Foul ball.
3-2. That's a
Middle into the outfield, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
So I hope it's going to be one of the Wilson Brothers, coaching coach. Jeremy Tucker is going to come out.
Popped
Trying to
up.
talk some sense into it.
Schmidt moving under this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
So up next, Kyle Stowers.
Alfred did your hitter. Alfred just grabbed the track. He flipped the other way. And the overall back out for Ryan in the third.
It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sam Henches.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Very risky right there. And try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw it, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 1-2 count.
Get out there.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going, gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
never
Up next for the
went up
Marlins,
above
center fielder,
the
SCU
bed and stayed down below the strike zone, and he gets the out he's looking for. Struck out with a runner third less than
Base
2
knock
outs.
center field.
He just went to top the order. That's
Bader quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. The 2-0 2 outs. Here is James McCann, 1 for 3. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it bangs off the foul pole. That's a grand slam. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-2.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Wow, what a huge at-bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch the ball, and a great
All-in-one laundry and a new eye-catching color.
Jose Butto on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in on the pen when your guys are trailing so quickly on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. Handles throws to first. Out number 3. The 2-round charge in this inning. A long work. 7th inning stretch. This is Marlins baseball on the show. Taking a look at our game zone.
The Phillies have the start of a master devastating. What a good time for the Phillies best Saturday 4 Eastern on MLB Network. All right, time now for our All-State Good Hands replay. 27 years ago today in 1999. Big Smith pulled off the hit ball trick to tag out Carlos Perez at first base. And Dodgers finisher Davey Johnson was not happy about it. But Dusty Baker loved it. Yes, he did. Here's Riley. Riley takes a strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Steve Riley, Spencer with the straight.
Great try.
Pitch number 89.
Both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. You got the diving stoppage, shot, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Pulls that one foul. Clips the corner. That's strike 2. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for him.
So doing a great power strike. Steins from an
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Bringing a guy out. What
Schmidt
punch was
gets his
called?
lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him over for 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
Eddie, we know we can use wood, charcoal, gas, and for grill. We've got the perfect grill for you. Because all of your local Ace has all the best brands in one place. Like weather, big unit, precision, and brand.
For a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
You have everything you need for your perfect barbecue.
Here's
That's
the third baseman, Tyler
around the
Fitzgerald.
block. What you need is stuff. We told us we needed gas.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Out towards right center field. Ruiz on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. Swings here and drives one well left field.
Love to see a hitter play simple as long as pitching and batting.
Fill it up with up to 3,300 pounds of household debris. And half the size of a large dumpster.
Watching from the on-deck circles, if you're standing in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really got you out by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Gilbert in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at the cold strike.
He's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right there. He can go up, he can go left.
3 runs, 7 hits.
A swing
For the
and a
Braves,
miss.
1 run on 5 hits.
And that'll do it.
For the Giants,
Giants go team. It's 5-5, baby.
the left-hander coming in. The numbers for that game.
Watching Miami Marlins baseball on the
30
show.
hits on here, 20 strikeouts and 25 in the third. The bats, it's going to see him slider.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the Roots.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. This to third, Fitzgerald. Oh, the throw is wild. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if you're losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting it all out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
That one hammered left field.
That's far off.
Very well.
It's going to be challenged.
Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Try to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
That's it. Call the phone. That's a website. Or a Facebook page. Here she has.
That one
Guys,
ran
this one out
foul.
to center field.
Buto, a 6-foot righty, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
And then here's
This
Jeff.
one in the air center field. Bader under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Jordan Alvarez.
And then it's 0 for 2. The first pitch is up and in.
And first offering is fouled off.
Stolen base and goes for a spin.
That one pushed foul and it fly off to the left.
Yeah.
Chopper right side. Schmidt tosses to
Do it
first.
over.
And they get the out on Alvarez. Back here in San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 8th. Oslevis Basabe now at the plate.
Donald will watch the rest of this one.
Paddock still out there.
And it's over there. And it's 2 and 2.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Gusto taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
At first, it's Smith. Never holding it tight.
Fought off foul.
Here's another 2 here. Got a man making a play.
And the 0-2.
You think you have the greatest alive.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the
Up
8th.
next for
All right, the Giants are coming up.
center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it out. Number 2.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3.
In order for a call to reach the throat, or to reach a recess,
And it's 1
some
ball.
say that God
2
is
down,
an
nobody
unfair
out.
man.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th
But I
inning.
say everything happens for a reason. Step up to the plate with MLB Plus. Your ticket to streaming baseball's best.
That
Join
one,
MLB Network
95 to
24/7
finish
with
it
live
all.
out-of-market games and award-winning
Fish on
shows.
top.
Enhanced game nights with MLB Big Innings
Back
live
here
and
at Oracle
commercial-free
Park.
and your
And now
live
for the
home and away
Marlins,
radio
Brandon
broadcast of
Marsh.
every game. Plus live minor league action and even game day 3D. The ultimate second screen experience on MLB Plus. Now available on the MLB app.
You want to pitch like Paul Green?
Late that time on strike 2.
Pitch like this guy? Or even play like the Phillies, strong with himself?
Secret ingredient?
Swings and misses.
Play
It's a
ball playing with
strikeout.
Phillies,
And a
30 on MLB
strikeout for the
Network.
first
You and your
out
favorite
here
other
in the
personalities
game.
for unique perspectives,
Maybe a
in-depth
long
interviews,
shot.
and untold
Triple
stories
here
from
will
on
give
and
it a
off the
second.
field. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by Amazon, Saturday, 12:30 Eastern on MLB Network,
On
and
the
wherever
ground
you
to
get
the
your
left.
podcasts.
Stop. On the run, throw to first.
Well,
And
over
very
100
nicely
new
done
articles
for the
posted
out.
every week to the coach's story. For all your favorite teams and still,
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Buto won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Number 6 is strike.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to their
Giants,
closer,
number
Ryan Walker.
74.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Gilbert makes a move towards the gap, pulls it down, and he makes the
To the
catch.
right side for Alvin.
3, 4, 5 go up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive early.
Fellow countrymen. Well, you're right. The base hit. And an audio. Right. Just be good. Judge, you're still into the firm. Get out of here, right?
There's a strike,
He's on the
95.
end of the bat.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down and out 2 hole. He's going to have to battle. I hope he gets a mistake.
He's not a bring up Billy Adamas.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Yeah, we're talking over back
That's
average.
foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Got stretched between good tonight.
Can't connect
Adamas
with the
takes slow.
curveball, struck
They
him
go to
out.
the bottom.
There's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Schmidt wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That ball is 22.
Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to
Dobbins
get
now
him.
trying to get out for Matt Chapman. It's out there. Sorry.
Chase line now an appeal to third. No swing.
That will give a shot.
2 down, nobody on.
What is the park today?
To left field. Alvarez moving over, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Marlins take this one in and one.
Good. Excellent to come by and say hello.